Hey,
What's happening?
hello everybody. Hope you are good. Welcome to another episode of Are We Watching This? We are reviewing Love Island Season 12, Episode 53. Wow, it's almost done. It is actually almost done. Wow. How is everybody doing today? You know what to do on entry. You need to boop the like button. And if you are not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. Do that. All right, how's everybody feeling? Was that a good episode? Let us know in the chat and say hello as well. Let's go. What do you think? Was it a good episode? Did you enjoy it?
It was good. It wasn't amazing, but it was good. But the ending,
it ended great.
Was crazy.
It was
like, I'm going to need Dijon to enter into conflict management classes once he leaves the villa, because this guy,
that was a lot. That I was actually watching it through my fingers because I was cringing and also like, oh my god, he isn't. Oh, is Meg gonna have it? Like they had, yeah. That was a scene and a half, most definitely.
Like I wonder saying? When he does get out and he's able to watch himself back, if he will be able to look at that and say, yeah, no, that's not a good look, because yeah,
I don't know.
It's giving a little bit unhinged, you know. It's giving a little bit like no. Look, he had a point. He had a point. He had a point. He had a point.
We can go through it properly with everybody else.
All right. I mean,
who is
I don't like the way you're talking to me.
The house.
I don't like the way you're talking to me.
Such is life. It's basically what I would have said to Dijon. Like those types of arguments never work on me because I will generally just be like, okay.
Oh dear.
Nothing is ever that deep. No point is ever that big.
Let's end this conversation. Erin J is in the house with her caps lock on. And she says, hello, Evans fam. We got 2 down, 2 more to go. Dijon needs to rest. His hairline is starting to push further and further back.
Dijon was rattled.
It was crazy.
Wow.
Bardi Gang is in the house. Sonia Bardi is in the house. Valencia is in the house. Curly Ann is in the house. Sundeep is in the house. And Sundeep is also on some caps lock ting.
Is it?
Said Dijon chose Yasmin because she is the Fav Islander. And look how much he doesn't want to be shown in a bad light. This man just wants to win. He don't like mug at all.
He needs the money.
Yeah.
Like immediately.
Blair Bogletrot is in the house, and can we give a round of applause for Blair Bogletrot? Blair.
Woo! Welcome, Blair. Blair is also our first moderator. The only person that said, I will be a moderator. So thank you so much, Blair.
Much appreciated, Blair.
Really do appreciate that.
Everybody be nice to Blair.
Yes.
Please.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Alice Salone is in the house. XR Boom is in the house. Waving Cat Designs is in the house. Aries is in the house. XR Boom or Bam rather is in the house. Jackie Ducey. Who else we got? Who else? Bliss is in the house. Miss A is in the house. Sidra Jabin is in the house. What's going on, Sidra? Who else we got? The family is in the building.
If anybody else does want to be a moderator, please let me know and I can add you.
Hannah is in the house.
Lovely.
Who else? Curly Ann. Have I said Curly Ann? Well, Curly Ann's here anyway. Jai Empress is in the house. Empress. Who else we got? I think there's most of the family in the building, man.
Yeah.
That is most of the family in the building.
You could have been anywhere else and you chose to be with us, and that means a lot.
Yes.
Thank you so much for that.
Yes. Curly Ann said she would ban all Harry fans, I think, if she was a moderator. That's not how it works, Curly Ann.
It's just going
I understand it, but it's not how it works. Teresa N is in the house. Suzanne is here. Who else we got? We got Radia Katz.
Lovely.
Online is here. Alicia is here. Lady Spice is here. Candice is here. Realist XO is here. Patsy is here. Joe Lindborn was here. Dijon was coaching Meg. Yes, he. I mean, the whole thing
was trying.
The whole thing is very sad.
Trying really hard to get her on task, and it's Meg. You can't do that with her.
What did I just see? I just saw Care Business is in the house, and she's new. She says she's new. Welcome.
Welcome. I'm trying to get us on Instagram at the moment, and it doesn't seem to be wanting to cooperate with Instagram at the moment.
Alicia says, Nana,
yeah,
have you seen Whitney's post about Locken calling her skin dirty?
No. What? What is going on?
Wow. Dwayne Banks says Meg is slow. Yeah,
she is. There's no
skirting around it. There's no skirting around it. Like, there's no skirting around it. Enjoy is in the house. Ava J is in the house, and she said, "I will moderate if you'll have me."
Yes,
Ava, we will have you.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Blair said she is so slow. Yeah, it's actually frustrating, her slowness. Sipster Jim Jam is in the house, and he says, "This is sad. The abuse from everyone has gotten to Meg and Dee. The fact that everyone questions their relationship and tells them that they're fake now has convinced them that they are fake as well." Bro, nobody could convince me that I am fake if I'm not fake. Like, you can't do it. You can't do it. So,
and they cheated while they were playing the game, so they definitely shouldn't have first place. Yeah. Come on, they're just unraveling. The end is getting to them.
Teresa said, "I felt for Meg just then." You know what? Yeah, like just the way Dijon was dealing with her.
Yeah, that's why I was watching it through my hands.
Yeah,
it was a lot. It was a lot. And if I was her family watching that, I don't care how you two patch it up. You win, you don't win, whatever. I would be frosty with him coming out. I'd be like, nah, can't trust this dude. Okay, I can't seem to get us onto Insta. I tried.
Enjoy says, "Do you want to sort out Ava?"
Yes.
Enjoy says, "Dijon shouldn't have picked Yaz. If you are for your girl, you shouldn't." All right, we'll get to it, but dare I say it, I'm with Dijon on this one. I'm with Dijon.
What?
About picking Yaz.
Okay, well, then we
we'll get there. All right, boss. All right, boss.
Do you want to start?
No, you got to start because I was making food.
Oh,
so you got to start. Where did you even bring it?
Yeah.
Well done. There you go.
All right, let's get the notes. What was it? All right, it was the end of the talent show.
Yeah.
First up, rolling up to the talent show was Connor and Megan, and they were singing. I don't know what this song was. I've never heard this song a day in my life. I feel like maybe there is a generation gap in this. If you guys know in the chat what that song was, please let me know. Connor started off shaky, but he actually has a voice.
Yeah.
Like, with a little bit of training, he could sing, could hold a note.
To be fair, Megan hit some notes as well once she got going in the middle.
Like, again, shaky start, but she held a couple of big notes, and then it's like she tried to be a singer, and it's like, no, you can just about sing. But overall, I was like, that was, classic C-level karaoke.
Yeah.
If I was at a karaoke bar, they would have entertained me. Connor had movements. It was all right. It was all right.
It wasn't awful.
No.
Very pitchy in places, but it wasn't awful.
Does anyone know what that song was called?
Anyone know? High School Musical. There you go.
Oh, that's why. Of course. Yeah. So that would have been their good tune, like their musical, which, I had no idea what they were singing. All right. And then Jamie stepped up in his suit, and Jamie delivered what should have been a keynote speech, kind of encapsulating everybody's journey and also inspirational. Jamie read it like it was a letter and added no pizzazz. I was literally like, this is shit.
Did he not get any direction from production? Like, Jamie, you need to rouse the people like a politician.
I feel like that's what they
Boris
told
Johnson, him. Yes, I'm waiting, for everybody to get together and just something.
Jamie is a little bit flat. all of the time. Like you feel like he's gonna add some, and he doesn't. It wasn't good. It wasn't good. It didn't do what it was supposed to do. I was like, come on now. Even if he had acted so that it was funny.
Yes. Like nothing.
No, you were literally reading a letter to everybody, and it's like, okay, cheers. Okay, who was after Jamie? Then we had Harry, who was a clown. He can kind of juggle. He did some one-liners. I would have preferred he did football tricks, like most of the footballers always do, like try and score goals. I was like, okay, cool. They seem to be amused. And then we had Princess Shakira. She came out and taught them how to sing a song.
I thought she was going to have a better voice.
I thought it was dry. Yeah.
It was more than dry.
Yeah. I was disappointed. For somebody that does kids' parties, I thought she was going to have like the cheesy kids' party trick. Maybe she was going to do some balloons. It was dry. I was literally like, this is poor. Tony was next, and she's a bottle girl, and so she just did a bottle girl routine and gave everybody shots and alongside one-liners.
Yeah,
that wasn't as feisty as it could have been. I felt like she needed to roast again, but you know, Helena did the roast, but I wasn't interested, and it looked like it was Ribena as well. I don't think it was proper shots. She was the last girl, and they went around and said who they thought was going to win, and everybody decided to give Helena a pat on the back. I watched the roast and I thought it was shit, but
that was nothing but a pity vote.
They knew she was going home, innit? They all knew.
I was like, I don't want that. I don't want to win like this.
What, as a pity?
I don't ever want to win like that.
I feel like Helena will take it.
Mate.
Helena will take the win, and she won, and they all cheered for her. Yes. And then we had, who was it that got the ping? Was it Yasmin? Yes, Yasmin got the text message reading out that we had been voting, the public had been voting for their favorite couple. And the least favorite is going to be leaving the villa immediately. And then it went to Meg, and I love that it went to Meg. Meg looked at Dee like, what should we do? Trying to be all dramatic, and then she read it out. Helena.
She looked like she wanted to laugh.
Yes, because I feel like they knew it wasn't. You know when they are really shocked when they get that text and they all go, oh. None of them did that. It's like you knew at the end of this, 2 people are going, and they probably had deduced that it was going to be Helena and Blue. She says it, and they all give Helena her hug. And then they go into the montage. Do you want to go through the montage? It was so boring.
I didn't really know anything from the montage. All I noted was Blue going, "Wait, boys, it lasted longer than last time." And I was like, "Shut up and just pack your bag. Just pack your bag and go out. We don't need any of this. We don't want to hear it. There's nothing you need to say. Just leave the building."
And they got a long exit because obviously OGs usually do as well anyway. So she got to pack her bags with all the girls, say a rousing speech of how she had grown so much. She's learned so much about herself, and she's leaving a better person, and she wouldn't have had it any other way, and she would be leaving better if it wasn't for these girls. And then she said it again when she got downstairs, exactly the same speech in front of everybody. And it's literally like, Helena, get out.
And then she hugs Harry and she tells Harry to be good to Shakira.
Be good to Shakira, Harry.
And then this buffoon answers, I am trying.
Because it's Harry. And he also knows he's an idiot. But she leaves. What I was really thankful for, because I thought it's Helena and she is a milker, that she is going to try and pull Harry for one last chat and get a long, lingering cuddle out of him. And she didn't. And I was like, thank fuck for that. That wasn't needed. So overall, we say goodbye to Helena.
Hideaway Helena has left the building. And she left with some other bloke. I'm not sure what his name is.
in her little costume as well. I would have changed if I was her, but, she didn't. But yeah, she's out of the place. Where did we go to after Helena went?
So I've got Mug and Meg sitting down, and it's funny because it just felt like the moment Helena left, Mug is like scrambling to reassemble the remaining Avengers
to
lock people in it.
Yeah.
So she's like, I'm so glad I've got you, blah blah blah. And then she starts speaking to her about what was funny is Mug speaking to Irish Meg about her blip with Connor, like it wasn't Dijon that was responsible for it.
I know you've had a hard day today, but you guys are stronger. I was really like, this girl is an absolute motherfucker, properly, like up and down. There was nothing wrong with Meg's day until Dijon decided, I'm going to cause havoc, and then they derailed her day.
Yeah.
So even her saying, I think Connor's forgotten all about it now. Yeah, I don't even think you've got to talk about it again. It's literally looking at Meg. You're really crazy. Like, and for Irish Meg, it's like you are actually sitting down with your ops, really, because they would have been happy if your day had crashed and you two were in disarray. That would have pleased them. Absolutely crazy. But again, if Irish Meg didn't come in, literally Meg would only have Angel as her little sidekick.
Yeah. That would be funny.
Yes.
Sibster says, I feel sorry for Dijon and the abuse he's going to get when he comes out. White Facebook mums turned on him, and to add on the cesspool that black people have put on Dijon. Wow.
You know what? He has you.
Yes. He has you, he has Sonia, and he has the Dijon Defense League that I can never pronounce.
There is the DDL. There's a few of you. Like, I didn't know, but as soon as Sonia raised her hand, and you as well, like online is there. You have Will Smith with his King Dijon. There's actually a few of you out there, so he'll be okay. Send him a message. You should DM him. Tell him that you're a shoulder.
Hilarious. Where are we?
Okay, so yeah, she's talking to Megan about that, and then we go over to Shakira and Yaz.
Tony.
I think Tony
Cash.
is there. Cash.
Yeah.
And basically, they are asking Shakira, "How do you feel now?"
Mm-hmm.
And Shakira is honest, which is what I expect from Shakira, because you would know the TV answer would be like, "Shame to see her go. She's been there from the beginning." But she was honest. She was literally like, you know what? Part of me is like,
I'm relieved.
Thank fuck she's out of here. She didn't say that, but that's how she felt. And I get it, because you would be like, now I can relax and me and Harry can crack on without thinking about Helena's feelings.
Yeah.
And is she watching us? Their bed placements was utterly ridiculous as well. But now, for the last few days, they can do whatever they want to do without thinking about her.
I absolutely get Shakira's sentiment, but just from like a PR thing, when she was saying that, I was just like,
don't do it.
Just shut your mouth.
That's it. But
shut your mouth.
I feel like she is one of those, I'm not gonna play up to the cameras with my friends. Though, like, you're gonna have a proper conversation about it.
But this is the thing, is like, yes, they're your friends, but you're still on television.
Yeah, but she don't need to be thinking like Dijon. Dijon is trying to curate every scene he's in and doing it badly.
But there's a middle ground.
We're on a television show, She's like, what's wrong with you?
Oh, my life. Yeah.
Oh,
I know he's pissed right now, I know he's so
having
pissed.
Flashes of it every day. Like, oh, flip. So she drew me out from nowhere. Girl was just talking, but anyway. So so we get to know what Shakira is saying. I think I stopped making notes and I jumped to Ty and Angel. So
I got the morning. So it's the morning. Mug is still droning on about Helena not being there.
They're bestie.
Yeah. And then she walks into the bedroom. Well, no, she doesn't walk into the bedroom. She stomped into the bedroom.
Have you seen how, like, we used to really talk about Harriet's walk? And Harriet did have a crazy walk, because it's like Harriet and Ronnie.
Oh yeah.
And she walked. Yeah. She leant with her shoulder when she was walking. It's ridiculous. But Meg stomps like a petulant child. Like she really walks like a bloke, and she stomps into the bedroom.
and she is greeted with a row of babies.
Yes.
And then she comes out screaming, you know,
guys, come into the bedroom. I'm not messing about.
Yeah.
Oh,
and so they all come in, they all see their babies. Dijon and Meg get a lovely little black baby. Cash and Tony get their little black baby as well.
Yeah.
And what is very evident from the off is that Jamie is in for a rude awakening.
I know. I really do wonder if Jamie knew at how Yaz was going to be. Because I was taken aback by it.
Really?
I thought she was going to be a bit more like Tony. Like, Tony was a bit like, you look after the baby, but it wasn't so visceral.
Mm-hmm.
Yaz was absolutely like, get that thing away from me type of reaction. And it's a bit like, all right, steady on. I don't know. I feel like that was the beginning for Jamie of like, I don't know if I like this girl,
Like when they had that conversation about whether they see babies in their future, and Jamie was like, it's like, brother, stop lying. You want a family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can say it.
Yeah. And then she's obviously like, no, hell to the no sort of thing. I saw Jamie's body get up and walk out and leave the villa and that relationship. And then he came back and said, oh, all right, let's try for the final. Like that is literally the only reason he is there now. He's like, we've come this far. Let's see if we can lock in and win this thing. But he is bouncing. And it's a shame because
I know
before today, I was like, I give these lot time outside the villa.
I really saw them working, but I don't know. Yeah, it's his holding back from just saying what he wants. Where I was like, oh, are you a bit of a people pleaser as well? I was like, oh, this isn't that great. This isn't a good space at all. And she was annoying me. You cannot want to have kids and still do this task.
Yeah,
like it was just jarring her constantly being like, oh, I'm not for this life. It's like, okay.
The wildest line was like, you look good as a single dad. I beg your pardon. I beg your bloody pardon.
But I don't think I saw her hold that doll once.
I don't think she did. No.
No. She absolutely was not on it.
It was such a it was not great. The other thing that made me laugh in that challenge, and you got to just clock the red flags. So when Dee and Meg are getting acquainted with their baby, and my man is there just going, my baby. I was sitting there like, And then Meg tapped him and she was like, oh, baby. And I was like, love, this is your future. This is your future with this man. This is your future with this man. If you procreate and bring children into the world with this, this man.
She loves the bones of him. She could do it. I did like the child's name, Zion.
Yeah, I always loved the name Zion.
They seem to, be in tune.
Mm-hmm.
Meg did seem to know how to look after a child. It's like, and she does have childbearing hips as well. She definitely should make a good mother.
I'm not saying that. And then we see Ty and Angel on the terrace. We all know what was coming there. So he does a little speech, tries to kind of link it in with the baby, and is like, well, obviously, I think this is the reason why we should be exclusive. And then she just kind of looks at him like, I don't even know if it was shock or what, but like,
I have no idea why it would be surprising or anything other. Why are you even being exclusive though? Nobody else is coming in. Exclusive to what? Like it's just unnecessary. But she says yes to them being exclusive, and they kiss.
Great.
And
he's like, was he like, keep it PG in front of the kid or something?
Yeah.
Anyway, they're exclusive. Then we got Harry and Shakira, and you know when you look at someone and like, you're really gonna crash your life for this man. You're really gonna crash your life.
You think I don't see them lasting. I don't see him lasting long. I don't know.
She's gonna give it a good go, and he's gonna have to fully disgrace her.
It's Harry.
Yeah.
He will.
Well, that we know for sure.
He absolutely will disgrace her. But also, Harry is out here talking about he's feeling broody.
Yeah.
and he wants a big family.
And he was like, "Does this make you broody?" And she was like, "You're convincing me." Oh, I know her mum watched that this evening and is still raging right now.
But it's as she said, she's like, he said, my mum would be so happy if we had kids, and she was like, my mum won't.
Yeah.
Because she knows her mum is sitting there like, I do not get any ideas.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Yeah.
But,
Patsy said, yeah, her mum is going to put a stop to that one time.
Yes, I think so.
Let's see what else people are saying. Blair said that baby would be dumb. Suzanne says Mog will defo go pear-shaped after kids. These are terrible.
You can see it in it. You can literally see. I could see her with a child in like 2 years.
Oh wow. Radia Cat says if like Cash and Tony could win. Sundeep says rock tits don't even like Ty. Yeah,
There's something.
Yeah.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
I know what you're saying, but they may try and string it out for a little bit because I do think that he actually is into her. But I don't know.
No, he's definitely into her more than she is him. But I also think that once he gets out of the villa,
and sees how popular he is,
and he will just look at her properly. Because you know how it is sometimes when you're in like an enclosed space. Yeah. We always said this about when we was at uni, because like was in this enclosed space. So like when you're in a space like that, a 5 can look like a 7.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so you're gonna
and
come out.
he doesn't have any other options.
Yeah.
To be fair. So.
And I think once he comes out, sees his popularity and stuff like that, and then looks at train prices to London, he's gonna lock it off.
And where was he from? Barnsley,
Burnley, or somewhere like that. Oh no, I was reading comments. That's what I was doing.
Yeah.
She is like a handsome Squidward. You guys. Sidra says, I'm hoping Shakira will see sense and ditch him. Not before she goes through a lot of pain. Patsy says, no, her mum is going to put a stop to that one time. Enjoy says, we all know how they are going to end. Harry will cheat on her.
Yeah.
I mean, we know it. Yeah. And she probably knows it, but she's still going to go through it. She's still going to.
And the cheating is probably going to be with Emma.
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. Aries says, agreed, distance. Ty will have a lot of interest when he gets outside, closer to home. Alicia says, Harry is a lying ass Scorpio man. Dwayne says, Ty and Angel are next. I reckon so.
Yeah, I think they're coming out.
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah. XR Boom says, Meg's sister is going to be like Shirley Carter from EastEnders when she sees Dijon. What's your mouth at, Phil? Yeah, she's not going to have it. It's going to go off. Online says, Harry looking like an Australian porn star. That's actually an amazing description.
That is so accurate.
Yeah, that is an amazing description. Also, like, did we notice how he's also curling the back of his hair as well?
His hair is utterly ridiculous. I don't know what he is trying to go for. But is that a Tintin? Did Tintin have both ends? Is it at the front and at the back?
I don't know.
It's silly.
Ava J says Meg will talk her family into keeping Dijon around for the money. Radia says, I feel Ty and Connor like Shakira deep down.
Yeah.
Sundeep says Rock Tits likes Mug more. Yeah, I mean they are. She really kind of looks up to her, innit?
Oh,
yeah,
absolutely. Is like she's an absolute queen. No, she loves her.
Yeah,
she loves her.
Suzanne says Dijon won't keep Mog around. Yeah, he will not.
I think when he gets out
after today, he's done. He's done with her. He's like, let's see how far we get. If we win, I get my money. I fulfill any obligations.
3 months.
Cutting.
3 to 6 months.
Yeah.
But it's all gonna be while they are like popular. I think he may run with it. If they come out and the hate is too much for him, he will splurt.
Yeah.
Like I think he isn't gonna like go out places with her and suffer with people being like, Dijon, you were horrible. But I think he will. Yeah. He can't handle that shit. So it really depends how long they last.
Where are we? Angel is a catfish, so different from her Insta. I still haven't looked on her Insta.
It's a different girl.
Alice says Mug is dumb. She definitely did not pass year 6 sats. her not being able to spell really put mustard off. Do you know what annoyed me was in the game when they said their favorite place, and she was like Caribbean, and it was just
but
like
that he wrote it too. Where in the Caribbean?
Both of them annoyed me with that.
All the islands.
Yeah, like just everywhere. Curly Ann says the only couple in there with a chance is Connor and Megan, and they won't last either. I disagree.
I feel like they could. I don't think it's going to be easy, but I feel like they could.
Blair said Ty will laugh when he sees Angel's Instagram, like, who is this?
Exactly.
Who is this? Leah says toxic mug strikes again and lets her hate for the other girls cloud her relationships. Yeah.
I mean, that is basically what took place.
Sibsa says, I actually hope Dijon and Meg leave the villa and get away from all the hatred and noise. They need to develop their relationship away from the nonsense.
Maybe they can go to the Caribbean.
Or maybe you can host dinner for them and come to you. Like, you know? Where are we now?
Absolutely. We'll definitely be giving them words of affirmation.
Dijon, you are a strong king.
Okay. Where did we go?
So we talked about Yaz, and that was all I really had on the baby stuff.
And unless I'm mistaken, guys, isn't the baby usually with them for a night as well?
Yeah.
And then the baby goes. I was like, why is the baby's just around for an afternoon? It just didn't feel. It's like, what's the point? Although I guess maybe the point was for Jamie to see how bad Yasmin doesn't want children, and a bit for Cash as well. But it wasn't so bad between Cash and Tony. But also Tony, yeah, she wasn't that great at being a mother either.
Yeah, no, that was a massive turn off. You could see it. Like it was like, Cash being the diplomat that he is like, but like he's watching that thinking like, Mumsy ain't gonna like this.
No.
So yeah, no, it's a no. Sidra says Dijon was so upset about the love languages question.
Yeah. Dijon just really wanted to win. He's Egypt. He's an Egypt.
Ava J said she saw a Fiat 500 poll today, and Megan and Connor were not doing good. Megan, Dijon, and Harry and Yaz and Jamie were the front runners.
Okay. The Sun one actually had Yaz and Jamie as the winners, Tony and Cash second, Shakira and Harry third, and Megan Dijon fourth. And I think in recent years, the Sun poll has been accurate, but we would need to see when it comes out on Saturday, because I think that one is usually the one that is.
Yeah. So anyway, we get the text. They're going to play another game. Knowing me, knowing you.
Knowing you.
Thank you. This is the game that Meg thought she was playing.
With couple goals.
Yeah. Tony says straight away she's shit at this game. I didn't get the first lot, so you have to do the first.
The categories.
Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't writing them down properly. Let me see what I got with. I was literally like, this is it's a lot. They're asking a lot of things. Right. They started off with favorite TV program, and Ty said Love Island. Dijon said Love Island as well. I stopped after that.
Great, well done.
I was literally like,
well, I got from what your partner's greatest fears. Con said it's not making his mum proud, and Megan got that right.
Cute.
Meg, Dijon and Meg both said nothing. They got that right. Ty and Angel. Ty said nothing. Angel said slingshot.
In Ibiza, very specific.
Yeah. Jamie and Yaz. Jamie said Yaz said flying bugs, and Jamie said recoupling speeches. The next one was like, what do you have most in common? Cash and Tony said style. Well, no, Tony's was a little bit different.
But I thought she should have got it. I thought she should have got it. She said, sass.
Yeah.
So and I thought, well, I think that should come through. But Jamie and Yasmin said no.
Haters. Harry and Shakira said humor. Connor and Megan said, well, Connor said singing, Meg said big personality. That might be the other way around. Dijon and Mug said family.
But he also said that to her.
Oh, he said that to her.
So he was cheating. Like throughout the whole thing.
Is it that
Dijon
deep?
was cheating. That was like Tony's point. It's like it's unnecessary. But because they want to be like, we are the top couple, he was mouthing things to her so that she would be able to get it.
Biggest turn on rather. Cash and Tony both said kissing. Harry said licking ear.
She didn't get it.
She didn't get it. Connor and Megan. Megan said me. Connor, I can't remember what Connor said. I think he said the same thing as well.
Yeah, he said Megan.
Dijon and Mug said kisses. Ty and Angel.
And he mouthed that to her.
Yes, he did. Ty and Angel, I think they both said eye contact.
Wasn't it eye? Yeah, eye contact. Yeah.
And then Jamie and Yaz, I think Jamie said role play.
Yes.
And then Yaz said something about flirting or something like that.
I can't remember.
Yeah. Anyway.
But they were wrong.
Yeah.
They started off like they were going to be really good, and then they just crashed towards the end, Yaz and Jamie.
And so then this is where it started to get spicy.
Yes.
Is so like they said, what partner would you be with if you weren't with your partner? Cash said Meg.
No, Cash said Shakira.
What have I written?
I don't know.
So Cash said Shakira, and then Tony said Meg.
Yeah.
Right. Harry and Shakira got it right. They both said Tony.
Yeah.
Connor and Megan both got it right because they both said Shakira.
Yeah.
And then this is where it all went pear-shaped. Dijon said Yasmin. And to be fair, that shocked me as well.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't even know who Mug said.
She said Angel.
Angel, that was it. Yeah.
That's who I thought he was gonna write as well.
Yeah.
Which
would have been like the safe option.
Yeah.
Because it's like in your friend circle, blah, blah, blah.
And she kind of looks similar to Meg.
And I don't know why. Well, we do know why Dijon is so competitive. Like the way he really wanted to prove to everybody, like we are a good couple. Like everything is happy in this home.
Yes.
Well,
that's the protest.
And so it was like so from that moment when he already was like, I thought you'd get it, sort of thing. I was like, brother, like calm down. Like it's not that deep. But when they went to go and have their talk a bit later, I understood. But then
understood what?
I understood why he was so pissed in the thing, because it's like, if you know that we've had a conversation where I have ranked and said you, Yaz, and then Billy Kiss, and now we're in this thing and it says, if I'm not with you, who am I with? Well, obviously the next person down is Yaz. And so I get, the problem is Meg is so blinded by her hate that she's not thinking logically. And this is the thing, all Dijon was doing was thinking logically. We've had a conversation and I have told you who was second place.
Yeah. Who I would genuinely go for. I understood it, but I was like, from Meg's point of view, if he had allowed her to talk, he would have also have understood why she was like, I wouldn't have even thought you would put down Yaz because of how it's been. So I'm not thinking about what we had discussed. I'm thinking about all the time when we're doing a game and they drag us, that you ain't even going to write down her name. The person's name that you would write is Angel. To me, it wasn't even a conversation for it to go left. Yeah. It was such a simple, like, this is why I wrote that down. And then he explains, but I've already told you this. She was already being like, but what I was saying, and then he went off. And it's like, if you just let her talk, you could have ended it. You literally could have just been like, it's a shame, and carried on going. But as soon as it's like, for Dijon, if you answer back in his head, he's such an authoritarian. If you answer back like he's her dad,
because he did the same thing. He did the same thing with Billy Kiss.
Reduce you. Yeah. Like it's like, I'm telling you how it goes, and shut your mouth. And the fact that she didn't, it's like then he spun her like she ain't the sharpest tool. he spoke so much.
The way she
was like, no, you did tell me. Yeah, I did understand. I was literally like, Meg, you started off by saying you hadn't heard this. To yeah, I remember the whole conversation. Like,
if she wasn't already sitting down, I would have been like, nah, she needs to sit down because she's gonna get dizzy.
Oh,
because the way this guy spun her and twanged her brain,
literally, like
on one level it's funny, but on another level it's actually a bit scary.
I was watching through my hands, like, oh my god, if this was my friend and I'm really watching, I'm actually going to want to fight the guy.
Yeah,
I am, and if that was my sister, oh my god. I would want to fight him. I'd want to. Literally, who the hell are you talking to?
I couldn't imagine watching somebody speak to my sister like that. And nah.
Imagine like it was the why are you talking like this? Like why are you trying to draw me out? We are on a TV show. You know that they do highlights. Like you're really like, Dejon, really? Is this what we are doing on camera?
Yeah.
is this what we're doing?
Like he missed all the memos on decorum and how to behave, and the mask slipped. The mask slipped, man.
You see, this is how he is. So it's even the looking forward, berating her.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was like, oh my, nah. And there's people there. So
yeah.
How are you going to be in a house?
How are you going to be in a house?
Just the two of you.
And let's say that Meg has actually done something where it's like, actually, that was really bad. Like you've done something that is out of order. Like you've gone on a night out and you're there like dancing with another guy or something like that, or flirting with another guy, and then you come home. How the hell is Dejon dealing with that?
It ain't going well. That's for sure.
Yeah,
that is for sure. Because I was like, that is not. You have cameras and you're really going in on this girl over nothing, really. And the whole thing of like, why are you showing me up and why are you trying to make me out to be the bad guy? She wasn't even really. Like, you know, like, huh?
It was the defensiveness, because it was just like, she's explained her position, you've explained your position, but because she's explained her position,
you're taking the piss out of me.
It's like, calm down.
I would be sitting there if I was her thinking, I actually think this guy may have feelings for Yaz. Like he just spun it all the way in different directions. I'd blatantly be like,
see,
yeah, I've got to think about this now.
This is the other thing. So if we jump to Jamie and Yaz now after the thing, and they're sitting down on the day beds, and Jamie's like, I've got to ask you, like, because it's gonna bug me.
Talks about, I've got to ask you.
I've got to ask you. Who did you put down on the thing? And she's like, Dejon. And that spun me, because straight away then I was like, I Love Island really trying to engineer some last minute
recoupling.
Not even you can't even call it a recoupling. You'd simply just have to call it a last minute fuckery. Yeah, because I was like, anyhow, you've had us sit here and watch Dejon and Meg for this long, and then now at the final hurdle, this is going to happen. I mean, I will laugh.
But it wasn't that. It was a couple of days ago. I can't remember. Maybe it was one of their last arguments. I'm sure it was you that said, I feel like Yasmin could actually fancy Dejon. She was going in on some, or maybe it was a comment that somebody said, actually. You may have read that out. But it was out there like she could. And I was saying, I don't think so. I think she is more vexed because it's like he rubbished her. Like there wasn't anything between them when they were flirting. Like it was all on her head. And that's why she keeps on saying it in a similar way as Billikis. It's like, when it comes to everybody else and you're talking, you're going on like, I'm the mad one, like you weren't participating.
Yeah.
And Yasmin had that as well. So I understand for Jamie, who weren't around for any of that, probably wasn't watching it either, doesn't know, but all you know is my girl hates him. But you don't actually know all of the reasons why she can go at him. I get it. But I also feel like there's a part of him that is over her from the baby challenge. So you're a bit miffed at her anyway. Like, so this is just just annoying.
Really. That was like the most we've seen Jamie be combative to,
and he still
to
couldn't
Yaz.
get his words out.
Yeah, but I think it was like, you're right, the combination of the baby challenge and now this, you know, that night he went to bed and had to really sleep.
Yeah, it's like, do I
and
even know this girl?
Yeah, do I know this girl? Do I want to stick this out because I know we're in a good position, or do I just need to speak my truth and have done with it?
Yeah. And that's why he was deciding, should I even go over this or just swallow it? So I understood when he was in his frustration, was like, you know, it's not even that deep, because it isn't, but you're obviously annoyed.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
you know.
And the thing is like, even like, it's funny because even the way Dijon was talking, because I had forgotten about this conversation. So the way he was talking and he was getting so annoyed and saying, I know we've had this conversation, and I'm like, do you not even hear how mad that sounds? Like,
but she's so thick. After a while, she was saying, yeah. She was like, yeah, no, you're right. And it's like, nah, Dijon, it's not okay to spin this girl like, you know, she's not the sharpest. Now you basically a little bit longer. If he had gone in any longer, she would have been apologizing to him.
Yeah,
like straight up being like, I'm sorry I even brought this. I'm sorry, just like, yeah, you're right. He was going in like that's what he wanted from her.
Yeah.
It was horrible, nasty work.
It was. What's the people them saying?
I need Sibster to come with a long spiel defending this.
Valencia says, I am glad Jamie said that doesn't make sense because Yasmin wasn't making sense. Ava J said, yeah, that's why she got so upset when he didn't kiss her in the challenge. Divine says, but after that argument, I think Meg and Dijon will definitely get dumped. Chinga42 says, classic sign of DV is when a person backs down and agrees to calm the situation.
Yeah.
She started so adamant that he hasn't told her and then suddenly remembered, the more annoyed he got. OMFG Google says Dijon still wants the threesome. And then Ikale Sunflower says Dijon has anxiety. I can kind of get that. Sidra says Meg's displaced anger directed at the trio instead of Dijon. Like,
it will always go to the other girls.
Yeah, and she'll realize once she comes out. Once she comes out, she'll realize. But yeah. Sundeep says Marg has never explored another connection because she knows Dijon will go mad at her.
Yeah.
She's probably scared of him. I would be. You know what? Like, can you imagine if Megan actually had one proper connection? So we can't include Martin. Sorry, Martin. But
it wouldn't have even have happened.
Yeah.
Because she would have tried. If Meg had done a tenth of what Dijon had done, he would not have spoken to her again.
Never.
And she always knew that.
Yeah.
She wouldn't even, because that's like how firm he is in, I am the prize.
Mm-hmm.
She would have started talking to somebody, even said to him,
yeah,
we're open in it, I want to explore this. He would have been like, all right, cheers. See you at the final. Like he would have gone about his business and started something else with one of the other girls.
Yeah.
And he always knew that, and so did she.
Esther T says, Sibstar, oh please. If Dijon wasn't following his grand plan, he would have made a beeline for Yaz. And he knows he can't do any of the shit he does with Meg and get away with it with the other girls. Yeah, I mean, there is no way, the way that he's dealt with Meg, that if he coupled up with Yaz.
But it wouldn't have lasted like a second. And I think Yaz knows that.
Yeah.
Too. Like, as she kind of said as well, it's not like a situation that I would want to be in with him. And I don't think she is like, I want to be Meg with the. I really don't think that Yaz has that in her at all. But I do think that there is absolutely a sexual attraction to him. And he went on like, you're lying about it.
Yeah.
So obviously him even saying Yaz is like a told you.
Yeah.
Told you I wasn't mad type of moment for her, really, than me and Dijon. I think she's literally like absolutely not.
Dwayne Banks says that's why Jamie and Morticia are not winning. You know what?
They almost won, but today
they lost.
But
also, how have we not been calling her Morticia?
You know what? Morticia is perfect. That is exactly who she is.
Like, how
She
is it only now?
literally is Morticia.
How is it only now?
Who said that?
Dwayne Banks.
Dwayne, why didn't you say that when you was on the call? You could have told us this.
Oh, that is brilliant. Patsy said, I said, why can't she sit down in the kitchen? Why are you pulling him somewhere where you know full well Meg is going to go off and Dijon knew Yaz was shit stirring? Yeah.
Yeah.
Ba.
You know what? You're right. I get it. I also it adds a little bit more to the I'm not gonna go with you, like because she would know that would piss her off.
Bardi Gang says, like, I honestly feel Dijon has the possibility of hitting her, and I hate to say it. Really says
that rant was a little bit too telling, and he will hate watching that back, that he showed himself like that. He will hate that.
Realist XOXO says all D has done is embarrass Meg and draw her out. Valencia says Shakira and Harry are going to win now.
They could.
Enjoy says Meg didn't make it hate for the other girls. She was explaining why he shouldn't have said Yaz's name. I understand from Meg's position why she is miffed at him saying her name.
Yeah.
Like, I understand it, but I also just understand the logic of telling the truth, because it's like, we've had this conversation. We're trying to win. Well, Dijon is trying to win. So you're just going to be like, well, this is the logical answer.
But
because after that, it's a guessing game.
But you've lied previously that there was nothing there. And this is, if he had just listened to her, it would have made sense. We have had these back and forths in challenges. Why are you picking her name? So now she can be like, see, I told you there was that's all she was basically saying. And then for her to have an opinion and he's saying to her, yeah, you're drawing me out. And it's like, not really. I'm just telling you, it didn't make sense to say her name because of our previous challenges.
I don't think we've heard the last of this, I feel like tomorrow, just Yaz being Yaz, and also being in a position where Jamie could be slipping away, she could very much wake up and be on some bun this shit down energy.
Oh yeah. Like, well, basically that is Dijon every day. Who can I crash?
Yeah.
They may actually be more equally yoked, actually, like as an energy pairing. Like, she may actually be like, yeah, I'm gonna stoke the fire more with these two. She absolutely could, and they're bored.
Yeah.
So they're bored, tired, it's coming to the end. It is like the gloves are off. She literally could decide to shit stir. And I wouldn't blame her. Especially if Jamie starts pulling away and being a bit frosty.
Yeah. That's gonna be the thing that really clinches everything. If Jamie does start doing that, then I think you then essentially get a Yaz that doesn't give a
like how she was before, where she was moving mad.
Yeah. Chinga42 says, so the big question now is, has the big divide been caused by Dijon and he's had a hand to play in isolating Meg away from it? This is exactly what's gone down. This is exactly what's gone down. This is why it was also very disingenuous in the talent show when he was like, there's this divide and I want us all to come together. And brother, you are there. You have created the divide. You have ensured that divide has maintained. And now you're talking about, drop me out, bro.
Nah, Dijon is a bad guy, but he showed his ass.
Yeah. Sundeep says, no, Mug caused the divide, not Dijon. I think, to be fair, I think they can both take equal accountability for it. I think Dijon is one of them situations where you wind something up and watch it go.
Yes.
And Dijon has consistently wound Meg up, knowing how she would react, and has just watched her go. And so he started the divide, knowing that she will take the baton and run with it.
Like, she can escalate it. I mean, in the same way when they said each other's names, and then when he said Yaz, and then she said Angel, and then the girls are like touching her, like it's all right, because she literally looked like she was about to explode.
But number one, she looked like she was about to explode, and then just getting agitated, like, stop touching me.
Why are you guys touching me? I'm fine. It's like,
you're not. You're not fine. You're not fine. And you know what? It's okay. It's okay not to be okay.
And that's their problem.
Oh,
they're so like they care so much about this TV show. You're playing it all wrong.
Yeah.
And I know she was annoyed. You could see her face as it was going around each time one of the guys said Shakira.
Yeah.
It was just annoying her.
Yeah.
Like, ugh.
Valencia says, Nee and Nana, did you see the video Dijon's brother made about Meg's family?
Oh,
yes, we did. Yes, we did.
We should have actually had it, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
That
ain't going to go down well.
We played it yesterday.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, we played it.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
that ain't going to go down well. When you go onto his page, though, if anybody's on TikTok, he is firmly team Tony and Shakira. So throughout the weeks, he has been doing like, oh, there's so much jokes. He has not really been talking about his brother that much. Maybe you don't like him. Maybe he's been at the hands of Dijon's little rants. I don't know, but yeah, that ain't going to go down well.
At all. Out here just sabotaging. Can you imagine like Dijon coming out, seeing Meg's sister again and be like, oi, talk to your brother.
Well, the first thing's going to be like, don't talk to my sister like that.
Yeah.
And your little brother, and he's...
Yeah, he can get it as well.
It's not going to be fun, the two families getting together.
Yeah.
That ain't going to go down well. Yeah. And then on the other hand, you have Tony's mum, again, just being her absolute brilliant PR machine, buzzing after having a conversation with Cash's mum, talking about how amazing of a woman she is, and she totally understands why she has a son like Cash. Absolutely viral. When I saw it was on like 600,000 views. Like, they if they keep it together for the next few days, no arguments, really seem like they're immersed in each other, they could win.
The thing is,
it may get closer between those two and Harry and Shakira. Like, it may be a toss up.
I hope Cash doesn't do an exclusive. Because it's unnecessary.
It's not just
unnecessary.
But I feel like Tony may want that.
Yeah. But it's not going to be the thing that's going to make you win.
No.
Do you see what I'm saying? So if you're in with a chance of winning, you can win without doing that.
You don't need to do that. Yeah. A good speech and a fun date when they do the dates where it's jokes and funny, that could actually win. That could win it for them.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, Jamie and Yasmin may have counted themselves out of that 50K.
It's a techie one. I don't know, because I'm just remembering Jamie's face in that conversation.
Nah, I don't know.
And I was like, that is a brother that is checking out. He is not there. You are talking to a shell. Like, he's literally sitting there thinking, yeah, when I get out, there's that girl, Kira. I'm going to text her. Yeah. We had a nice chat about kids. You know what I mean? Like, it's long. It's long. So I think at the moment in the comments, there is a side conversation happening about women and men being abusive to each other. I mean, that's another big thing we could get into. Hannah, but women yell at men too. Okay, yeah, but how many women kill men compared to men kill women domestically? Kelly, I don't trust that Dijon had this conversation with Meg.
I don't even know. He could have done.
I do.
But I feel like when he did, that may have been weeks ago.
Yeah.
For her to still be thinking of the pecking order that you said the girls are in there. Like, I was literally like, it may not be on the forefront because you're thinking of the game. But it's more the way he kept on saying, I know, you know. I said that. That's when I was like,
that actually sounds crazy. Like, whether you, like, this is the thing, is like, you can be like, you can know for a fact in your head that you had this conversation, but you don't know that the other person knows.
And to say, why are you doing this to me? Why are you trying to draw me out? Like, why would she do? You're in this together. She can't win alone.
Yeah.
So it was just such a weird thing to say. Like, you're trying to make me look bad. Like, what type of paranoid android are you? Like, that's wild.
But then also the other thing about not picking Yaz. So like, knowing that you've had a conversation where Yaz has been ranked second in that conversation. But then to be like, right, I can't say Yaz because of all of the beef. So now you've either got to say Irish Meg, because you know that's a part of the crew, or you say Angel because it's part of the crew. But which one do you do? So it's a guessing game now.
Yeah, Angel. Like, what did the girls not say? I also thought he was going to write Angel.
Yeah.
I feel like you would go. The smartest thing to do in those games is to pick somebody that is quite similar to your actual person that you're with, or the best friend of. It's literally the same as snog, marry, pie. You go for safe options.
They didn't do that, did they?
Yeah, they did. You just go for somebody that is like a rival, an opposite, somebody that you've had dalliances with. So I mean, these are just simple things. And when you do, all he had to say was, "I just went for the honest answer," and keep it moving. You can't then switch on her.
Nisha says Mug knows he's mind-boggling her. You can see it on her face when she pauses and rethinks what she's going to say next. It's sad. Do you know what? It is actually true, because I think, when you got that stupid smile on your face because you're being bamboozled.
Yeah.
So it was a bit like what I was saying about Blue when he was listening to the conversation, and he's like, he knows he's not quite following it, but he's like, I think it's working in my favor.
Yeah.
Whereas obviously in this situation, Meg is like, nah, I know this isn't right, but I can't articulate.
She just couldn't scramble her way out.
Yeah.
And she was trying. She tried to come back swinging, but it's literally like, no, you can't win. And as soon as he brings in the television and highlights and everything else, then you've broken it all. We're not even having the same conversation now, because I can't even say all the things I want to say, because then you're going to say, why are you saying this on TV? Like it was nasty work.
It really was. Vitalia Brown says, why would you tell your girlfriend you're trying to make me look bad? He's treating her like an op.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's all.
He failed. He wanted to win that so bad.
Yeah.
And then himself crashed and burned for no reason.
If there was a chance of them winning, it left today.
Yeah. And there hasn't been all week.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to my £20 back on Monday.
What £20?
Because they are absolutely, those guys. Imagine if they came out next. That would be such a fall to actually come out next. But if they came out before Ty and Angel, you failed dramatically. That could happen.
It could, innit?
Yeah. Because people will be fuming.
Because I even think the whole TV thing, like just referencing, like people are going to be like, nah. Like he's too, whatchamacallit? Thingy-bog.
And they hate it when you can actually really go into you're an absolute game player. Like, so most compatible couple is what we are now voting for.
Mm-hmm. Let's watch it again.
Yes.
Let's watch it again. I always click that wrong button.
Well done to Instagram for getting that clip out quickly.
TV show where they show highlights of a show, so they can literally put highlights of you saying,
I don't care if you're on a TV show, I'll be honest, you've never told me that if I wasn't here she would be your number one.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
No, yes, I did.
You didn't.
I can't believe you're doing this.
No, I actually can't remember the conversation.
I know for a fact, Meg, you remember the conversation.
Okay,
I don't know if the camera's around and you're trying to make me look bad. I honestly don't understand what's going on.
I'm not saying that.
Meg, I don't understand what's going on right now.
I don't really care, to be honest. It's the pure fact
that... You're saying you don't really care, but you can't just say you don't really care when you're saying the conversation. I know you remember the conversations. I don't know why you're saying you don't remember the conversation.
Well, I must have.
I 100% without a doubt know that you remember the conversation.
Okay, we're not going to turn it back on me.
You're trying to make me look bad, and I don't understand why you're trying to make me look bad.
My point is now, you've put her on the board, but every single challenge, Tony, Shakira and Yaz draw us out. But now that's getting to their head that if you had to couple up with someone, these girls think these things.
We're literally boyfriend and girlfriend. We're week 8 into this, and I don't understand why this is an argument. Like, let's communicate. We can have a conversation without you speaking over me.
So don't turn it back on me then.
They have their own problems over there.
Oh, I'm listening.
I'm standing up for myself. All I can do is be honest. So when I tell you that you are the one I want, you are my main priority. I want you to be my girlfriend. I love you. You know 100% sure that what I'm telling you is the truth, because I never change my truth for anybody.
Okay. Do you almost feel like Meg and Dee were cheating
They were cheating. What do you mean?
in the game?
What, like they were maybe?
Eye contact.
Oh, right, yeah, probably.
They really wanted to win that.
Yeah, probably. But like, you don't get a prize. Would you want a sticker?
No, they want to be known as the strongest fucking couple.
Yeah, but let them, at the end of the day, like, the most juiciest question they got wrong. No offense.
them three girls get us every challenge, but you choose to recouple up with them. Make it make sense in your head,
Why
Dee,
are you speaking
and
to
at
me like
home.
this? Why are you speaking to me like this?
I'm not speaking to you.
No,
I'm
you're
you're not getting where I'm
No, but
coming from.
we can have
You're
a
not getting.
conversation.
I'm having a conversation, but it's annoying me.
You want me to lie? That's what you want me to do. You want me to lie?
Let me listen to what I'm saying.
If I spoke to you the way you're speaking to me right now, it'd be a big thing.
No, it wouldn't.
If you don't remember things, stop saying things because you're late. We're on a TV show where they show highlights of a show, so they can literally put highlights of you saying.
I don't care if we're on a TV show. I'll be honest.
I'm saying no, but it's at the point where I didn't care. But I'm starting. There's so many things that people are saying about me, and I'm like, what? And it's all making sense.
But you're not helping yourself by picking her in the challenge.
I will be honest. I'll always be honest. That's my honest opinion.
Okay.
But it is what it is. We're on a TV show where
they actually cut out the strongest parts of when he was going in tagging her. I know they got to do the clip version of it anyway, but that was softer and Meg came across a little bit stronger, but it took her a while before she got to that part that they've shown us. Like he went in on her for a lot longer in the you're taking you're basically drawing me out for no reason. Like what? Why would she though? It doesn't even make any sense. And her confusing, what was it that she said? Let me listen to myself.
That was it. Let me listen to what I'm saying.
Poor girl.
I want that on a t-shirt immediately.
Let me listen to what I'm saying.
Oh,
God, what are people saying?
Nisha says, definitely needs an evaluation, some therapy after this. Online says Megan and Dijon equals EastEnders on BBC One.
Oh, yes.
Ava J says, Isha, yes, he is. He knew he shouldn't have stayed in that couple from the first week. Yeah. Valencia says, watching this again, I stand in Meg being wrong. Okay. Teresa says he doesn't make eye contact with her, staring straight ahead, not letting her speak. I'm sorry, I'm with Meg on this. He's a control freak. Yeah. Curly Ann says, if I spoke to you the way you are speaking to me, it would be a big thing. She wasn't talking to him any bit bad. Yeah. Like she was literally just trying to have a conversation. Dwayne says Dijon was right. Sorry. This is the thing. It's like,
right in what way that she shouldn't have questioned why he put Yaz? Like, no. It's like, in what way was Dijon right?
Do you know what? The more I think about it, the more this is like actually the dumbest argument to have. It is actually the dumbest argument to have because, all right, so me and you, number one, we're boyfriend and girlfriend. Yeah. We're playing this game and I've said, I've called this woman's name and I've given you my reason for calling this woman's name. And you've given me the reason as to why you never thought it would have been this person's name.
Yeah.
And then literally it's just like, yeah, no, I see that. Yeah, I get it.
And that's it.
And crack on.
It's that quick a conversation it should have been. But for me, where it escalated is her saying, I don't understand why you picked Yaz. Immediately got his back up in the same way when they were saying, you don't act the same way in front of us as you do with her. And he has to be like, people, I don't know what goes off in his head. It's like people are questioning me and they can't do that.
Yeah,
instead of it
definitely doesn't like that.
Just being a conversation of understanding. You're saying to her, we need to communicate. To Dijon, communication is listen to me and shut your mouth.
Yeah.
That's communication to him.
Yeah.
She is communicating. She is saying, I don't agree with why you picked her. That's it. And I don't remember you telling me that there was this running order. The only way I can say Dijon is in the right is if it was last week he told her.
Yeah.
And that's why he's so adamant that I know you know, because but he didn't say any of that. So I can only go on the last time when it seemed like he may have even done that ranking would have been after Superman Challenge.
Yeah.
So, but for him to be so adamant in, I know you are taking the piss out of me, I need him to come out and say, she was absolutely taking the piss out of me because the day before we had this conversation. Then I'll take it all back and I'll be like, nah, Meg's an arsehole. But other than that, Dijon's an arsehole.
Tracy Jacob has said, Dijon has watched way too many Love Island series. Him and Meg remind me of Jake and Liberty.
They absolutely are Jake and Liberty.
Yeah, and it's can you imagine the thing that would make this man lose his mind is like days away from the final. Meg is like, nah.
No, I don't want to be with you anymore. We may see a light shaking. He may hold her shoulders.
Oh,
he may hold her shoulders and be like,
can you imagine?
You are not leaving. Like when the penny finally dropped for Liberty and she was totally like, I don't want to be with Jake anymore. He really was like, I've lost money because they were gonna win. So yeah, but Dijon, you don't have it in the bag like that, and I feel like he knows that they got to try a little bit harder.
Yeah. Do you know what I love is just so like two comments have come in like literally on the back of each other, and Sidra was like, Liberty was nice though, and then Dwayne was like, Liberty was worse than Meg. And that is why it's brilliant.
Yeah,
like,
so the comments are amazing.
Yeah,
Liberty was nice.
and
Tim
then,
nice but dim.
And then well, Susanna's just come and said Liberty was as thick as mince too.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Liberty was not the sharpest tool at all.
Yeah. Curly Ann said, I can't even imagine having a boyfriend who says you are trying to make me look bad. Does he even like her? Yeah. Like that. I mean,
if you two are supposed to just be in love, just boyfriend and get like honeymoon stage, and you're being set up.
Yeah, no. Like you know what? I think if I was Meg's family watching that, I might want to be like, get my baby out, get my child out of there.
Like why? But you know, she ain't got. Meg is totally the girl that is not going to thank you for any of that. In the same way, even the girl's just being like, "You arrived, don't touch me." Like she is not the one to even help.
If you don't listen,
they'll do their thing. They'll do their thing. I'm sure they still. There may be some Facebook mums out there that are still like, I'm going to vote for Meg because I want Meg to do well.
Apparently, Dijon is in debt. His sister mentioned it on TikTok. If this is true, Dijon's family need to stop talking.
Talking on TikTok.
Louder TikTok.
I don't know. Who said it?
That was from Iman. I think Iman is... I think I've seen Iman's name around here. But yeah, welcome Iman. I mean, boy. Joe.
He's going on like he needs the money.
Joel says, Dijon, we take Mug to the terrace and take lines from Jodeci songs and spin a yarn on Mug. That is wild. That is wild. Online says, I notice guys who show interest in Meg. She doesn't seem flattered like that. Harrison, Jamie, it's just my day. She locked in, man. She locked in.
Did Harrison? I thought she was a little bit like she could like Harrison, but did Harrison actually like her?
That's actually because even that, I'm like, I think we just were like, Harrison is her. No, it did come up in a thing.
I feel like she may have said like, oh no, he's really good, but I don't even remember. Well, he tried to talk to her a couple of times. She was a little bit, but and also I can just imagine you'd just be like, it's not worth it. Mm-hmm. Like for Dijon is what, like it's just not worth it.
Dijon did not like her since she said 50-50 on the first day. Can you imagine? Dijon stood there on that first day, heard that 50-50 comment and thought, I'm going to get you.
I'm going to get you, sucker.
I'm going to get you. I'm going to draw you in and I'm going to get you for that.
Listen, I don't know how they'll do, you know, what Meg is really good at though is the recovery of we are fine. We
Yeah,
are fine.
yeah.
So even
Yeah.
her walking off, she's probably going to go to Megan, Irish Meg,
And be
cry
like, yeah.
a little bit, and then go to bed and be like, I don't even know why we was arguing. That's what they want. That is what they want, John. And then they can blame it all on the other girls. Like they set this whole thing up, and they'll be right as rain in the morning.
Yeah.
Back to being the best couple again after they cheated.
Do you know what I need to happen? I need Dijon and Meg to win. I need them to bring back the split thing. And then Dijon be like, yeah, how about your 50-50 now?
Yeah, I want that 50K.
Yeah. And your 50K. Make it 100.
Oh,
that's what
God.
I need to happen.
Lord.
Well.
What are people saying?
Let me see. Kelly says, Valencia, how was Meg trying to make Dijon look bad? They were talking privately and she was sharing her opinions. Teresa says, the flumpy dumps are on their way to get her out of there. The flumpy dumps. Oh, my life. Sidra says, I think Megan is attracted to the predatory men and she's hooked on D. I mean, she is definitely.
That's her man.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
he ain't going to shake her off easily.
No.
But that is her man. She will fight her sister. When her sister coats him, she's going to switch on her sister. Like, don't speak to him like that.
Yeah, you're right though. It's like you can't tell.
No, you can't help her. She has to come to that decision herself.
Ava J says, thank you, Miss T. Ego made him stay put, and he's one of those spiteful people who'd stay just to mess her up. Yeah, it's not beyond him. No, I don't think it's beyond him. Enjoy says Dijon thinks that Meg made her look bad, but saying that she didn't remember him saying about Yaz, then she was like, oh, of course I remember. I mean, the way she remembered was awkward.
Yes.
Like it was awkward because it did give very much like, oh, no, I do remember.
No, you're right, you're right.
Suzanne says, what did he think she meant by 50-50? Can't remember. I don't, he kind of glossed over it. Like, to be fair, I think they both kind of glossed over it at the time. She just kind of gave some kind of fluff as to just kind of getting to know him.
Like, I don't know him yet, so you know, I'm 50-50.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, whatever.
Chinga42 says he was just annoyed he got the love language question wrong. He even tried to blame her for that.
Yeah, like you told me something. He was in a weird. That was a weird one, you know.
Yeah.
Let's see how they recover from this.
Patsy said Dijon is lucky Meg's dad didn't go in there. Yeah. You know what the thing is though? I feel like I need more dads to go in. Yeah, I mean, especially if you're watching and you're seeing your daughter get chiefed up. Like, I need more dads to go in. Like, because not my child. Not my child. I don't care how old my child is. You're not doing that to her. Curly Ann says the best thing about Dijon and Meg is I didn't have to look at Harry much tonight.
I know Harry and Shakira have been keeping their heads down.
Yeah. Angela App says it seems like Dijon is still salty about the challenge where him and Meg were placed first by the public in the worst categories. Yeah. I think that is definitely living rent-free in his head at the moment. And so everything that happens
pissed them off. The pair of them that really did like offend them.
Yeah.
And somehow, instead of sitting there and thinking, what are we doing as a couple that the public are not, that they are like, everyone has been talking about us and that's why the public doesn't like us.
Just the level of no accountability.
It can't be us. It's either got to be we've got the shit edit, or the girls are forever talking about us.
Mick says the bit about making me look bad has cast aspersions on her character. This should not be glossed over.
If he's right, but then why would you? He's the one that has been like, I love you and I want you to be my girlfriend. Though he's done all of that, so. I don't know. I think Meg is an asshole, but he's been saying she's a great girl.
Charlie Mack says, I think it's a money strategy for his family to keep talking on TikTok, get the likes and coins. Yeah. But, you know.
It also doesn't help him.
Yeah, you're actually actively fumbling his bag in the process.
Unless that was the agreement, like, let's do controversial takes and it goes viral. In this day and age, that could be a strategy. You may be right.
Ava J says Dijon did ask her about the 50-50 comment afterwards. He nearly went about his business before they discussed it, but Meg sort of talked him out of it.
Yeah.
Joel Limbo says Dijon a love bombing. Yeah. I mean, look.
Let's see what he does.
He has not done great. He has not displayed amazing character traits. But let's see where it gets him.
Anybody else want to be a moderator? So I can. It was Ava J, wasn't it?
Ava J said she wanted to be a moderator, we can do that. And then thank you for Blair Boggletrot, our first moderator. Yeah, like 266 people in here. I hope you lot have run up the likes as well.
Please, surely we should have over 100 likes. And I think last time I looked, maybe it was about 100 away or 110 away from us being at 2.5k. We did have a target of 3k, but if we could get to 2.5 by the end of this, that would be great, because that would be almost like 800 of you subscribed during this run. That would mean a lot, guys. All you got to do is subscribe.
And then what was next? And what was the plan?
We have Perfect Match is coming out tomorrow on Netflix. Please watch that. We will review that on Tuesday. So we'll do that Tuesday night. Probably, well, maybe 9 or 10.
Okay,
that will go out. Then the following week, we have Love is Blind UK, and we will do a live on the cast, maybe next week, Thursday or something like that. We'll do that show. And then we go into the run of Love is Blind UK, Perfect Match, Love Island Games, and then Love is Blind US. Wow.
Waving Cat Designs, of course, you can be a moderator.
Yeah?
Thank you very much.
Yay!
Thank you. So look at that. We've got 3 moderators.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
We got some moderators.
Reds English says, come on, people. Please remember to like up the live. Punch the thumbs up button. Thank you very much, Reds.
Yes.
Curly says, I need a few weeks in a villa alone after this season of Love Island. I know what you mean. Joe Juniper says, Def subscribing now. I've been loving the channel. Thank you very much, Jay. Much appreciated. Teresa says, I've got you subscribed on my iPad and TV, and that's what I'm talking about. Enjoy says, Blue going on a loser tour.
I don't even want to see him on anything.
Nah,
I want to. It's coming to the end.
I want to see what happens once he's out and he's back on socials.
Surely he won't go on the morning after show, or
I hope not, because we don't need him twice.
No, I hope he doesn't do that. But maybe we're going to see him on Sunday on After Sun.
Yeah.
Because Helena needs to have. Well, he should shut up, innit?
Yeah,
and let Helena have her moment.
Yeah. Suzanne said, I'd have loved to be a mod, but I don't watch the other programs except BB. Angela App says, can't wait for you guys' lives on Love is Blind. I'm actually looking forward to Love is Blind. I saw some of the cast members and stuff, and I'm like, okay, cool. This
Love is Blind UK season 1 was actually really good. Like, we didn't think Love is Blind was going to be as good as it was in the UK, and it was actually done really well. So hopefully it's good. Perfect Match. Ollie will be back in there with AD, so I want to see how they get together.
Ava J says, when is Maths back?
That is usually around October, or it's September.
Cool.
Because it's about the same time as Big Brother. So we would, depending on how good Big Brother is, we will try and do both.
Cool. Valencia also wants to be a mod.
Yeah.
Thank you, Valencia.
Okay. So we've got a guess.
Mick Vickers says, are we going to talk about Blue's exit? No. There's no point. There's just no point. There's no point.
Who wants to talk about Blue? I'm glad he's gone. Actually, I'm truly glad he's gone.
Chinga42, thank you for the like. Thank you for the subscribe. Welcome. Curly Ann says, Blue doing Butlins meet and greet.
Can you imagine?
Ava J, let's all book a villa for Love Island Detox. Yeah, I think so. Oh, apparently Mimi's cousin is on Love is Blind. Oh, I actually think I saw her today as well. I think I know which one it is. Because Mimi's like East African, right?
Mimi is Zim.
Yeah.
But now.
Yeah, so yeah, I've seen her. That's
What
gonna
was
be
her
interesting.
name? I didn't
I
see
can't
it.
remember her name.
Okay. Oh, there's only one black girl in it.
Yeah, there's two. So there's one black girl, and then there's one black girl who might be mixed race. I don't know.
I thought she was mixed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Suzanne says, I will moderate for you on the next Love Island.
Okay.
Thank you, Suzanne. Teresa said, are they actually blind? No, they're not, Teresa.
Have you never watched Love is Blind?
No, so basically, if you've not watched Love is Blind, it's people in a room or like two adjoining rooms. They can't see each other, but they're getting to know each other without seeing them. And then they pick.
Yeah. So the whole premise is Love Blind.
Yeah.
Like, because from being in the pods, some people will say that they fell in love and then they meet each other and then you've got to live together. You go on a honeymoon. And at the end of the whole experiment, I think it's like 7 weeks in total. If love is blind, you are going to get married, properly married. Officially, you are a married couple after that process. And from season 1, there was 3 weddings and 2 of them are still together.
Who are they?
Jasmine and Bobby, and they are pregnant. They're having a baby soon. Baby's due soon. And then Benaya and Nicole. And yes, they are together. And then there was another couple, Steve.
I think we get some of them on.
Who for this?
Yeah.
If Jasmine wasn't so pregnant, I'd say yeah, she would definitely do it.
What about Nicole?
I can ask her.
Yeah, ask her.
Yeah.
It'd be good to get her.
She may come on and follow along.
Yeah.
If she's watching. Jasmine, I know that she would be watching. That's the thing. But yeah, she's so preggers. But I'll still ask her. Cool. She may do. Yeah, let's see. And we may actually be going to the PR event as well. Cool. So as long as that goes through, we'll go to that.
Coolio. Let's see what anybody else is saying before we go. Dwayne said it's a great show. It is. Love is Blind is good.
Yeah. That's one of my faves. Yeah. I actually really like the premise of that.
Nisha said Blue has to go down in history for the succession of L's that this man took this week.
That's all he's going to be known for. And to boot his friends and their racism, and one of them losing their job. You must be surrounded by idiots. Like literally Blue. Oh,
can you imagine your friend group going through that many L's?
Yeah. Like everybody. Everybody is done.
Yeah. But there you go. All right. Well, guys, that has been Thursday's Love Island.
Yes, it's midnight.
It's midnight. Some of us need to go get our beauty sleep. We will be back.
Yes, we'll be back tomorrow. And obviously it's Friday. So you know what happens. The lines are open. You guys can come on. Say what you've been thinking about this season. We'll do predictions again anyway, who we think is going to win. And surely I feel like there's another couple, or do they leave on Sunday?
I think it's Sunday.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see.
Or we may get the beginnings of somebody leaving though, like Friday. So let's see.
All right, guys, take care. Have a wonderful day. We will see you back here for another debrief.
10:15 around there.
Bye-bye.
Bye.